Man, that thing's making a racket tonight, man. It really is. Hey, Joey, TiVo, Ray. Yeah, a couple people asked, I don't know, whenever this rapid charger came out. Man, it's hot. They said, yeah, mine makes noise. Does yours make noise? Yeah, mine does. Mine doesn't. A lot of stuff about the rapid charger. And at the time, mine didn't make noise. But over the many, many months, there's a little bit of a, you can hear that little noise, but not a big deal. I mean, if you use this Makita, after your battery's been running, you know, you've been using it, it's dead. I mean, the fans come on. I just wanted to tell you, because at the time, mine didn't make any noise, but I think it's this one. All right, you hear that? Let's see. No, it was both of them. It's both of them. I can hear it. You hear it? Happens. Barbados. You on vacation? Happen? You on vacation? Man, it's freaking so humid. William Holmes, what's up, buddy? Ray, Jack, and Jack, I'm doing all right. Was gonna do a video tonight with the rigid, but I don't know how the picture quality is yet until tomorrow. I think it's either today or tomorrow, but I have my little tripod, and it's gonna be hard. But I did want to do something here. So we're going to do something. And I know many of you maybe can care less about a nice job site 12-inch saw. But what the hell, we're going to do it anyway. Alright, talked about the pros and the cons of these two a little bit. I think, I mean, to a degree. I mean, if the battery's hot. I mean, these were both in my truck. I'm getting ready for the week. I'm not going to be using them probably Tuesday, but I got this one. I still got to charge this one. And my 6-bay charger is in my truck, I think. So we're doing it the old-fashioned way. We earn it. Hey, Tool Bob, Jack Martins, can they? Absolutely. Kevin's electrical tool demonstrations. What's up, brother? All right, so yeah, we talked about the pros and the cons of these two guys. You know, real quick, we're gonna just talk about them a little bit here. So, Makita brush motor, okay, $199, could be lower on some sites. But $199 brushed motor, 36 volt, two 18-volt batteries. It's been out probably over 2 years now. You know, Makita just released a new 14-inch saw, which is absolutely amazing. Like I said, gun to my head, I'd probably take it over to Flex Volt. But that being said, the 40 volt is probably the DeWalt 40 volt. Lithium-ion chainsaw out there. And my, you know, that's up to you guys. But, again, I hope you can see this and it's not too blurry. Alright, so, you know, a little bit different, obviously, besides having two batteries on the back. The handle's a little bit different. You know, it's on the side, which, it's okay. It's not bad. But when you're trying to go that way, it could be a little, you know what I'm saying? But again, most of these, these saws are really recommended. Again, job site, cutting 4x4s, 6x6s, or whatever. And the DeWalt, like I said, it's a brushless motor, and it's a 20 or 18 volt. So it uses one battery. One battery versus two. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Got a 129 retail price, 199. So $70 difference. You're getting a brushless motor. You only need to use one battery. So if you're a dude with, hey, let me take that battery out of that 885, your DeWalt 885. I got to cut something real quick. It's only a 2 amp hour battery. No big deal. Boom. Hey, Joe. I got to cut something real quick. Let me borrow your 18 volt battery from your drill. All right, no problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Beep. Beep. Yo, man, you need 2 batteries for that saw. Yeah, give me another battery. You got something else? Maybe from your impact. No, man, I just got 1 battery. You're cutting? You're not cutting. Obviously, I'm doing a little role play here with some mysterious man named Joseph. But that is a fact, Jack Martins. Jack Martins. So, something to think about. Obviously, you're going to save some money here if you're in the DeWalt platform. Like I said, the handle is, you got a little bit more versatility with it up here. I mean, you kind of got it on the side, just like this one also. I don't know, just a little bit more comfortable saw. Now, this saw is lighter, okay? Bare tool, and I'm gonna show you that. And that's where you're gonna see the big difference. Obviously, you get a guard. This is the DeWalt's guard, and the Makita's is so much bigger. I don't really know why it is, but it is. So, I'm sure good. Need a 12 volt drill driver. What do you recommend? TiVo, I thought you were in that Milwaukee platform, aren't you? Well, if you are, that's what you got to go with, buddy. Wild Gambit, what's up? 94 GT. Alright, so like I said, let's turn her on here. Like I said, I was going to do a different video tonight, but I just don't got it. I don't have what it takes tonight. Alright, so let's start with Miss Makita. And then I'm going to show you, why. Milwaukee. 1 battery. 18 volt. Love it. With the blower, trimmer, hedge trimmer. With their outdoor power equipment line, they stay true. What's up? Dima Zed. Demzide. They stay true. Now, it's not a bad thing what DeWalt did here. I mean, Makita. But you do need 2 batteries. But I am happy they stayed in that 18 volt platform. That's why I have this. And you guys hear me rave about this saw. I really, really like it. The one thing that I got off of these two already, the major thing, guys, obviously there's a price difference, and you got to have 2 batteries. That's, even though this has 2 batteries, okay, it's 30 time comparison of the two. I really have to kind of do it. We're going to have to do something. We'll do some cutting of the same stuff. At some point, I'm going to change my name to Tony. All right, Tony. Yeah, Demzid, please do that. I'm getting KFC, all right? KFC in the house. But that's the major thing, is the runtime. I like the setup with the Makita to tighten the chain. Believe it or not, I like the 20 volt. It's very similar to this. But, sometimes doing this with your pinky there. It doesn't, yeah, it's kind of like, it's okay. I like, no big deal. It's awesome. But this is awesomer with the DeWalt. I like it how you got, you can just twist it like you're twisting a bottle cap there, man. And you can tighten it that way. So, little advantage. That I'm just giving you guys. And, to be honest, it's totally up to you guys. And I'll be honest, if you're in a Makita platform, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're going to be making, hey, Matt Lee, what's up, buddy? I'm sure they're going to update this saw. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you can get it cheap, I haven't seen the price come down all that much. They have some kit. I think that's $329 on Acme Tools. I'll put it below the video. Hard Knocks Forge. What's up, buddy? Actually, I was gonna comment on a Hard Knocks. You there, my man? You commented on Real Tool Reviews, and he didn't answer you back, of course. But I was gonna write under it. I was gonna answer your question. Whatever. I was going through my videos, and obviously, when you look under an impact wrench, he comes up, and he did a video with that freaking machine saying the Milwaukee doesn't really have in speed 1 or speed 2 what it said. I mean, this is an angry guy who got into some type of fight with Milwaukee, and I guess spends a lot of time kind of knocking them. I don't really know too much about it, but I did see your what question was it? It was under the video. Like I said, the Milwaukee video, he was testing the torque on that little machine he has there. I can't think of the name of it. I didn't really watch too much of the video except that spot. And then I scrolled down and I saw you down there. I was gonna write something on there. Write something smart. Yeah, he doesn't like Milwaukee. Yeah, I heard some stuff at the synopsis about him. Some whispers. So, I don't know. I never met him, but whatever. Milwaukee doesn't pay him. Oh, that's probably it. Yeah, he seems like one of those, I guess, guys there. He thinks he's a big man and he wants to get paid. And then he tries to say he doesn't get stuff. He buys stuff, and I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going to... What are we talking about here? Hard Knocks. I tell you, that is one of the most... one of the most anticipated tools for me. Now, guys, you got to remember, I'm in lawn care. I'm a landscaper, hardscape, softscape. I'm a landscaper. So this kind of stuff is what I use as an impact wrenches. I do sheds, some light carpentry stuff, obviously. And we got the tool channel. I do a lot of home stuff. Fire racks. Make some stuff. Make the workbench here. I've been in tools for 25 years, man. But these are the type of tools. So you might not be as interested in this stuff as, me doing impact drivers and stuff. But I wanted to do a video tonight. I wanted to chit chat, talk. What's up, Ben? And I didn't really go over this too much about the comparisons. But one of the most anticipated tools for me, just saying that, is that Milwaukee chainsaw when it comes out. Super duper excited, man. And again, I think they really hit a home run with their outdoor power equipment line. And it just proves, the Makita is a 36 volt line. It's so bad. The blower is probably... No, well, this is the best. This is the best. And actually, the 14-inch chainsaw is the best. So they are improving them. But their weed whip, their hedge trimmer are just horrible. Beyond horrible. The blower would be really good if the runtime is just terrible. It's like 12 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes if you keep it at like speed 4. But it's not really good enough speed 4. But yeah, so let's get back to the chainsaws. But that's what I'm saying. So we're talking about, so it's a great saw, this saw. That made me a lot of money. Lots and lots of money. So They didn't say Hard Knocks. They didn't really even say it was coming out. They made the look that they were. You know, they're definitely going to expand their outdoor power equipment line. You know, they got a whacker, a hedge trimmer, and a blower already. So what they're coming out with, um, you know, chainsaw obviously, but what other stuff? You know, who knows? Oscillating, you know, hedge trimmer, maybe a pole saw, good stuff. Steel needs to make gas mowers. Yes, listen, I love steel. I got steel all over the place, but their quality. I got another weed whip that's steel, but it's in my shed. But their quality they've been just not as good, man, as they used to be. Stuff, and I'll choose them over Echo and you know whatever else is out there. I do like Maruyama stuff, but I can't comment on it. The only tool I got from them is the Beast 1000 CFM backpack blower. The Red Max stuff is good. Husqvarna Red Max, they make great backpack blowers, but when it comes to the trimmers and the hedge trimmers and handheld blowers, I still like the Steel. Husky's good, man. Very underrated company. I always say that, even on my lawn care channel. Um, you know, once they went to Lowe's, you know, you got to remember Husqvarna was a major player 10, 15 years ago. You know, they were very popular. Then they went to Lowe's. You know, they all end up going there. Toro was huge. They ended up going to Home Depot. They're all, you know, hustlers there now at the Lowe's. You know, big companies that just, they get so big. They want to expand. And big box is their next way to go. But anyway, all right, so great saw, but I'm going to show you the differences. Now, like I said, the major difference between the two, you can take the comfort and it's very, very close. I mean, even the tightening systems of the chain, nothing's a deal breaker or a game breaker. The two battery thing, of course, that's one of the big things. But the biggest is the runtime. Now, like I said, we're gonna have to make it official, but I'm saying it's probably 30% more runtime. And you got to remember that's with a 5 amp hour battery. You know, you want to put this sucker on her, or that new 6 amp hour battery. I mean, it's a beast. I think it says it cuts up to 90 4x4s on one charge. I don't know. I don't know if I see that. I don't know if I see that. But that should be the test. I should get a nice 4x4. I'll probably have to get two of them. And we'll see how many cuts. I hate those kind of videos, though, where the guys do the run tests. And they just sit there. Oh, went off on me. All right. So you're going to see a little difference here with the weight. All right, 0. All right, so 7.467. You might take a little bit off because this thing is a little bit dirty, but let's just say 7.4. You know, we'll take a 6.7 off. Yeah, it's a little grimy in there. I gotta clean this out here. But 7.4. And then I'm gonna put her back down. It's gonna be a very long and slow and crazy and amazing. Yeah. All right, so 7.4. Who got that? All right, now we got 8.1. And this thing is loaded with oil. So we're going to say 8.1. I put a little bit too much in, but not a big deal. And this thing's kind of low. So, whatever. 8.1, 7.4. So, 7 ounces heavier, the DeWalt. All right, 8.1. Yeah, hustlers are awesome. My dad, mowing for the city. I'd like to get him one. Let me tell you, I've been using hustlers exclusively probably for the last 5 years. I had a Skag Freedom Z before I got into hustlers. I bought a Hustler Raptor, man. You know, $3,000 mower. And I could not believe my buddy had one. It's kind of like a new mower. I mean, they came out in like 2011, 2012 or whatever. He got one, and he had like 500 hours on this freaking thing. Um, maybe like 430 or something. He has a huge company. He does like condos and all that. But I'm like, dude, yeah, you got a new mower? He's like, yeah, I got this. I got it as a backup mower just to do this one area. I want to spend cheap money. I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So he had it there. I'm like, well, it looks pretty good. He's like, yeah, man, it's pretty good to go take it for a ride. I took it for a ride. This thing was like a little go-kart. I'm like, man, how much was this thing? He's like, I got it for like $2,900. I'm like, what? What? Because at that time, you weren't getting a fabricated deck and a Kawasaki or anywhere near that price. So when they came out, really broke the whole mower. And I don't want to get into that because you guys, but it really brought in that mid commercial mower into the market. And there's so many people using them now, because every company has one now, whether it be Skag, Hustler, Toro, all of them, Bobcat. But yeah, so I rode it around. I loved it. I bought one, and man, I put like 160 hours on it my first year. Loved it. But you know me, I buy them and then I sell them, tax reasons. All right, so what do we have? 8.1. All right, just won't go on with the thing. We had 8.1 and 7.4. Let me show. Yeah. All right. 8.1. Who's keeping track out there, guys? Hey, Lucas. Yo, I love seeing the new people. He has around eight mows, and he does that on a Craftsman. Holy smokes. If hey, the very first he got on, my man Hard Knocks, 8 acres is crazy. He's probably, if I would definitely look into it, because not only will the zero turn probably cut his time in half, but he's gonna put a lot of hours on those mowers, man. I can only imagine how many hours are on that Craftsman, because you figure an hour an acre, might be, it'll be less with a zero turn, of course, but with a tractor there. So there's what, 25, 35 weeks times 8. If he cuts every week, my God. He put 250 hours on a year. That's crazy. And that's just one lawn. Takes him around 3 days to mow. He doesn't do it all at once. Yeah. With a zero turn, I think he'd be able to do it all in one day, Hard Knocks. Even with one of the entry level type zero turns. I think he'd cut it down huge. Huge. He could probably do 8 acres in like 4 hours. Obviously, there's different speed mowers out there. You can get something that goes 10 miles an hour. It'll be done even quicker. But you'll do around 5 to 6 miles an hour. Bradley Schneider, I have to watch when posted, a little choppy. Oh, thanks, Bradley. It is choppy. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. All right, so let's get back to it. This is live, and some people, when they see this, they don't even know that this is live. They think I'm just doing a video like this, and I'm like, what the heck are you going on? What is going on? But we have conversations when we're live, and we're here to just see what's going on with you. 7.4. All right, now we're gonna put a 5 amp hour battery on her. Hold on, I'm gonna have to put my little phone down right here. It was you, woman, right down the line. All right, so we got the 5 amp hour battery on. We're gonna turn on the scale here, and now Mr. DeWalt weighs 9.4. Okay. Well, we'll say 9.5. I mean, it's almost right there. All right, 9.5. 9.5. 8.1. Who's doing this? I need you to do it. We had the Makita without the battery, 7.4. We had the DeWalt 8.1. Now DeWalt with the battery 9.5. We're gonna say. All right, 9.5. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oops. Yeah. Oops. All right. So now we're gonna put the batteries on Mr. or Miss Makita. And 2 5-amp-hour batteries. 2, Utah. Get me 2. What for a sticker and a pen tomorrow. What movie is that from? 2, Utah. Utah. Get me 2. All right, you think about it. All right, so now we're going to put Miss Makita on. No, it's going down here with Mr. Scale here, but let's... All right. 0.000. And then 10.3, we'll say, 7.6, but whatever. So what was it? 9.5 to 10.3. So that's where you're going to see, and you think it's really not that big a deal. And technically, really, it's not. But when you go by the percentage, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not good at the math here, but the Makita is probably 5%, maybe more, 5 to 8% lighter. All right. Now, obviously, that's with, the 5-amp-hour battery. But, we put 5s on this. Hard Knocks got it. Hard Knocks, man. Hard Knocks nailed it, dude. Yeah, man. Gary Busey. Right. You did it, dude. Hard Knocks, man. Hard Knocks 4. Let's give him a round of applause here. They were going to eat hot dogs. They were doing a little investigation. They were doing a little down low. Little, stakeout. Yo, I'm on stakeout. Right? And all of a sudden, nothing's going on at this damn bank. There was nothing going on at the bank. They got a little hungry. They decided lunchtime, let's get some hot dogs. Great hot dog place right down the road, right? Yeah, Hard Knocks knows. Great hot dogs. So they decided to get some hot dogs. Johnny Utah, a.k.a. Keanu Reeves, decided he'll pay for them. And he'll treat Mr. Busey. I don't know what his name was in that freaking movie, but all of a sudden, gets out of the car. 2. Give me 2. He wanted 2 hot dogs. You got 2 batteries. 2 batteries, 2 hot dogs. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. All right. That is cool that you can stand this up, but you really can't because the oil will come out and drip all over your batteries. I had that happen to my 4-amp-hour batteries over there, but you can do that. You can stand the DeWalt up too. And with the DeWalt, you might be able to... See, I like how the DeWalt... I don't think it's going to come out of here. I mean, this thing is loaded with oil. I don't know if it would come out of there. Might come out in the chain or something, but... Yeah, so... Oh, this should be the picture. Oh, yeah. That's the picture right there. And as you can see, the DeWalt is also a little smaller. We're talking about the hot dogs. Aren't they good at Costco? They need to get more condiments. Hard Knocks. I like just mustard on my hot dogs, but those hot dogs are so good. I like to take them. I wish I could buy them and then bring them home and then put like the chili. I love that chili. That's why I love that 7-Eleven. All right, so and you can see the bar looks a little bit wider. Um, Great guy here, Dan's Small Engine Repair. I think I could use that one, but yeah, let's use Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson, where are you? Alright, so you're coming around like 2.5 inches, just about. And then, yeah, you can see what I'm saying right there, 2.5. And Mr. D. Roach here is, there we go, at the longest point. Yeah, I guess it's about the same. Let's see. Alright, and at the bottom, you're looking at around 2 and not that much of a difference. Not that much, nothing, but yeah, if you look at them here, it could just be the angle. Plus this is white. But it is a little bit shorter, a little bit more compact, but, you know, let's try to sit her up straight, and, yeah, I guess if you put her straight, I mean, you can't really do it. Not really important, but that is a great picture right there. Yeah, man. Duel to the death. So that's about it, guys. You know, not a big difference in the two big issues again. And this is something you have to think about. Performance-wise, there's not that big of a difference. I mean, I tend to say maybe the DeWalt. I think the DeWalt, because I've cut some pretty big. You know, we cut a 10-inch piece of oak with this. I just, you know, cut 5-6 inches usually with that, and it takes a long time. Again, I don't think it's a big deal. I think power-wise, the DeWalt little edge. You know, the brushless motor, that's a little bit bigger. You know, 129 to 199. Okay, we're about here. See, I got a lot of oil in there, dude. We were right about here, right? 129. Then one battery versus two. Okay. Yeah. Right, just about there. And now the kicker. Runtime. Right here. So, it's got some advantages over the Makita, guys. It's straight up fact. You know, the handle also plays a little bit into it. Might not mean much to you, but comfort-wise, yeah. And the tightening, I mean, it's got it in a lot of different ways. Like I said, they really hit. The stream is, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'll take a look at it, and if it's garbage over, I'll just delete the video. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Thanks, Joe. Tell me if the 12-volt Ingersoll rant. I have that, Ethan. You can go watch my video on that. It is not good. Absolutely not a good impact. That whole 12-volt line from Ingersoll Rand, it's just outdated. You know, you're paying a lot of money for it, too. I had the impact wrench. So, if you're looking about the impact driver, I don't know as much, but I do have the impact wrench. I have a video on it. You can search it. It's okay, you know. I mean, the Bosch brushless impact wrench came out a year and a half ago now. Only it being half the size. I mean, not half the size, but you know, the 90, the Bosch 12-volt line is really truly a 12-volt line. They're the smallest in the industry, but that impact wrench is tiny, and it was only rated like 940 foot-pounds, and 940 inch-pounds, excuse me. And the Ingersoll Rand, I think, is rated at 1,000 inch-pounds. But that Bosch beat its butt. You know, you can say maybe because it has a brushless motor. That's up to you. But it is also much cheaper than an Ingersoll Rand. Now, obviously, there's a lot of different brands besides that. But those were the two I was kind of comparing at the time. Um, you know, if you're looking for a good impact wrench, Fuel is just remarkable. I can't say anything more about it. It is such an awesome little 12 volt impact wrench. 1,400 inch-pounds of torque, small, compact, just a beauty. And that's been out now well over 2-3 years. So I would think there's going to be an update on that also. But I don't know if they can get. I don't know how much more power can you get out of these tools. See, that's the thing. You know, eventually, can you make the new 12 volt tools have the same power as the old 18 volt tools? You get what I'm saying? Can the technology make the new 12 volt tools that are coming out have the same power and torque of the 18 volt tools today, guys? A lot of these 18 volt tools, yes, everybody loves the power and the torque, but people have gone without 2,000 inch-pounds, 2,300 inch-pounds of torque on their impact drivers for 15 years, you know, long time. And houses and constructions are built. Yes, technology makes it better, quicker, but if they can make these 12 volt tools, you know, have 1,500 inch-pounds of torque on an impact driver, an impact wrench, a 12 volt impact wrench with 200 foot-pounds of torque, is that possible? Like this Ryobi, this monster, this dinosaur. You know, it's a heavy impact wrench, man, but 200 foot. That's not that heavy, actually. I mean, it's heavy. Let's take a look. That's what's good about Mr. Scales. And this is with the this might be the 21.5 amp hour battery, 28 kilowatts, 1.1 gigawatts, I think. Let me say. Where's you? Yeah. I think so. All right. Oh, whoa. You guys were watching that before me. All right. So 4.6 pounds. 200 foot-pounds of torque. And, I mean, this thing does... Again, guys, and I'm sure it's the same with 90% of you guys. This thing does everything that pretty much I need done. All these other tools are just, hey, I'm doing a tool channel here. We're collectors. We love new tools. Not even collectors, but we just love having the newest stuff. I love that little, I never noticed. It's cool. But 200 foot-pounds is a lot. Nuts, 130, 140 max. You know, this is tightening torque at 200. Might do a little bit more nut busting. I think that is right anyway. But, you know, can they make a 12 volt impact wrench with 200 foot-pounds instead of being 4.6? You know, that's with a 1.5 amp hour battery. So let's say 5.5 pounds. Can you get that at half that? 5.5? What? All right, let's just say 3 pounds. Can you carry a 3 pounds impact wrench with 200 foot-pounds? You know? But you also got to remember that Milwaukee Fuel. That old Milwaukee Fuel. One of the best impact wrenches out there. We love it. You know, the 220 foot-pounds of torque. That thing's pretty light. It's probably close to around 3 pounds. Probably 4 pounds with a battery, but you know what I'm saying, guys. Is that's what's going to happen. You know, like I say, man, the 12 volt line. That's been the only line of tools that has really made it. You know, a lot of companies have tried the 36 volt. Now, this is really not a 36, even though, you know. And guys, how about the new DeWalt lawnmower? Let's talk about that. My website, you guys can check it out. I got some pictures up there, but DeWalt coming out in January, February of 2018. If you're in their 20 volt platform, even their outdoor platform, but if you're in their indoor oven, not indoor, if you're in there, you got their drills, circular saws, recips, you're going to have a lawnmower coming your way. Now, the kit is going to come with two 5 amp hour batteries. $399, guys. That is amazing. A normal self-propelled mower is around $350, $399. So to be able to not use gas and oil and all that crap, and you got two 5 amp hour batteries to run your other stuff too now. Your circular saw, your recips, whatever, your power station. I mean, now you got electric. And this thing looks awesome. You got to remember, DeWalt has been making these mowers for years, or Stanley Black & Decker. They've been making them for 10 years. So they know what they're doing. They know the platform. So I really think for the last couple of years, they really wanted to design a great lawnmower. And from the looks of it, it looks great. I think it's going to be huge. You guys have been already coming out. Everybody's got the string trim. Everybody's got the blowers. Where's the mower? And like I said in the video, DeWalt has one. And again, it uses these two batteries. It's the 36 volt X218. But it's a little chintzy, man. It's 16 inches. Well, just a lot of plastic, and it's expensive. It doesn't even really look like a lawnmower. I mean, I really think it's made for like European markets. I mean, I don't know anybody who would spend that kind of money on that mower. And that's just by looking at it. I did see a couple videos on it, and the guys were even saying it was a little... I mean, the blade is it's like a joke. But that DeWalt it looks like a gas-powered mower, man. I think it's going to be big for DeWalt. And I think that's one of the tools that Milwaukee's going to come out with. We talked about it. Obviously, a chainsaw. I see a lawn. I just see it happening. Because I don't know what else they could be doing. But it's there. These tools. Who would have thought 10 years ago that, I mean, your little drill, your DeWalt drill, would expand into chainsaws, weed whackers, lawnmowers, chainsaws, power stations. You know what I'm saying? Backpack blowers. It's crazy. And I love it. And I want to bring it to you, man. And I love you guys so much. Mwah. Now, if you excuse me, I got to go get my KFC. KFC is in the house, man. Pick up used ones pretty cheap. If you aren't in 12 volt platform, yeah, I agree. Hard Knocks. Ethan, are you ready in the 12 volt platform of Ingersoll Rand? Yeah, I mean, if you're in it, it's not bad, man. Do it, but to get into that platform, it's dated. I wouldn't do it, man. I don't know if I mean, 2012, 2013, those tools came out. I haven't seen them add anything to it. I wasn't impressed with the impact wrench, really, to be honest with you. I do like Ingersoll Rand. They're a great company. I mean, they are pro tools. They make quality stuff. Don't get me wrong. I don't think the performance is there. It's not that it's a bad tool. It'll probably last you years, but I think there's better choices out there. I think the new 12 volts are better than... I totally do. There really hasn't been one 12 volt tool that I haven't liked from any of these companies. Got Hard Knocks. I love that new Makita brushless line. I love it. I even like the Bosch new 12 volt stuff. And Bosch has really gotten out. They're coming out with a lot of stuff. I see it a lot on Twitter, Instagram. They have a whole bunch of new stuff coming out. So I'm happy to see Bosch is back. And I got that jigsaw that I got to do a review on. So we'll get that going. We got some stuff. I vote Milwaukee or DeWalt with free batteries, but I know Jack. You know good enough, man. You don't have to know Jack to love the tools that we talk about on here. Joey Gamer, Milwaukee has the best 12 volt line. Yeah. Really no, I mean, with that size of a line, Joey, it's a big 12-volt line, big platform. They have a lot of tools in it. You know, they constantly release stuff, which is great. You know, so many people are looking forward to the 12-volt ratchet. Um, you know, I've never seen such a for a 12-volt tool. I've never seen such a outcry, such a like. You ever yearn? Have you ever yearned? That's what they're doing for this 12-volt Milwaukee ratchet. So, I mean, look at this. This light is absolutely amazing. I don't want to waste the battery, so it's pretty low today. I had to use it a little bit. But, I mean, and this setup has worked awesome again. If you didn't watch the video, simple 2x4s. Screwed into the wall. You stretch her out, and you got a nice bench. You total 360. I can't go 360 with the only with the torpedo batteries. You can go 360. This hits the little frame of the holder there. So battery technology is changing yeah. I mean, look at the Milwaukee. I mean, that's going to be huge. Milwaukee when their new batteries come out. You know, their new. I think they're. I did a video on I think 23 600s or something like that. I mean, that rapid charger is freaking amazing, man. Charge this battery. I literally put it. I've been on for 48 minutes. I probably had it on for like 10-15 minutes before I started it, and this thing is ready to rock. Ready to rock the town tonight. But yeah, so they're gonna be coming out with their new batteries and stuff. So the new batteries are gonna be able to fit all the old stuff. But yeah, so let me just get this out of here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, these things can take a beating too. Look, I took a whole chunk off of the side of this thing. See it? And that still slides in. I've had no issues with it besides that. Couple crackles. Chips and dips. Yep, some chip. Ran it round. I'm gonna get it right round and round. Love will find a way, just give it time. Round and round. What comes around goes around. I'll tell you why. Bye, guys. I love you.